want to make a video talking about my experiences working at Kroger. Um you look so cute. You look so cute. That was a gross sound though. She's tired. I'm not saying all Krogers are bad, and I shouldn't really be saying the name of the company so I don't get hate, but I don't really care at this point. Um, so I worked at one Kroger, um, that was probably about 10 minutes from my house. Um, and at first it was great. I loved the job at first. But as the days went on, it turned into sheer anxiety. I would have anxiety attacks walking into work. I would have anxiety attacks while I was working. I'd have to go to the bathroom and calm myself down, um, because of how, number one, how I was treated, and number two, just walking into that place, no one could even say anything to me, and I would just have an anxiety attack because I'm just in there and I know that's going to be a terrible time. You got issues? Okay. So, um, I met some very nice people there. There was about 4 or 5 people I met who were sweethearts, and I miss them so much. One, I have no idea if she still works there, and then 2 people I know that quit before I did, and the other person is a manager there. So they were all sweet and very awesome. They're the only reason I stayed there for so long. Um, so I am just going to share my experiences working at Kroger. So first of all, let me just say that I am not the only one. Me and Max both have worked there, not at the same one, but have worked there, and both had complete anxiety attacks thinking about going to work, walking into work, and being in work. And I never had anxiety attacks at work before, maybe once or twice, but not every single day. And it wouldn't even be because of work. Those 1 or 2 times at the other jobs, it just be because of just random, you know. So my dog has issues. I apologize. Um, so but at that place it was just horrible, and they treated people horrible. Not all of them. Give me a second, my dog's being an asshole. Sorry guys, she usually is in her cage that I have over there when I record because she doesn't like to listen. But I thought she would be okay because she was kind of sleepy, but I guess not. She's laying down now, but it's okay. Anyways, like I said, some people that I met there were extremely nice, and they're the reason that I stayed there for so long. But I've had terrible experiences. I've had people who worked there who were complete and utter assholes and nutcases. So I'm going to start with this. If I haven't told you guys before, I have dyslexia, which means it's harder for me to learn some things. Um, so it takes me a couple times to actually get things down to routine. So they made fun of me for that, first of all. Um, they just were not nice people. There were some people there who were just not nice people. Then, um, oh jeez, I got screamed at before by another worker because I guess I was in his way, but I was just trying to get my coat on to go outside and do carts. But I guess I was standing in his way somehow, and he started screaming at me, literally screaming, at the top of his lungs, and I had to just like walk away and be like, "All right, buddy." Um, it was just And I tried to block out most of it, so most of it I don't remember because it's bad memories that I want to keep far, far away. But, um, yeah. Um, and during the time I worked there, um, I was in the hospital twice. I had to go to the emergency room numerous amount of times, urgent care numerous amount of times because of different incidents that happened. I had a lot of health problems going on, and I remember I called them because I had to work one day, and I called them. I had a really bad fever, and I could not get out of bed. My mom had to rush out of work to take me to the hospital because I could not move. I called them and I told them I'm going to the hospital. I'm going to the hospital. I can't get out of bed. I'm scared. And they didn't care. They were just like, whatever, and hung up on me. Um, and once I was in the hospital, my mom called them to let them know I was in the hospital. By that time, I couldn't call because I went into a state where I didn't even know what was going on around me. I was in such a bad state where they told me if I would have waited any longer that I would not be alive right now. My mom called them to let them know what was going on. They hung up on her. And just so many times I called, and then I had to go back to the hospital and get my gallbladder removed because there are stones in my gallbladder and it was causing an infection, I think, and it has caused so much pain. And right when I got a surgery, like I think not right when I got a surgery, but I think a week and a half or 2 weeks after my surgery, I had to wait. I had to wait a month or until I got clearance to go back. So I went there to get my check because I had to get dog food. I wasn't carrying it because I'm not dumb, but I had a friend with me who carried all the heavy stuff, and I was just there to buy it because I buy all my animals' food. And right when I went there, they asked me when I was coming back and that they had me scheduled for that week, which I was still in a lot of pain. I was walking with a ice pack under my shirt, holding it, and I was in so much pain. At that point, I was done. I didn't want to go back. Um, I was terrified to go back. I told my mom that I did not want to go back, that I was quitting, that I know that I don't have any jobs lined up, but it's not worth it. And I mean, they kind of understood. My parents kind of understood, but they didn't understand fully. Um, they didn't understand what I was going through every day when I went to that place. It was horrible. Um, and I got written up for not going to work when I had to go to the hospital. I got written up even if I gave them doctor's notes. It was just horrible. And when I quit, I called them and told them that I had so many medical issues going on that I could not come into work, that I could not work there anymore. And they hung up on me. They said, okay, and they hung up, which I don't know. I kind of took it wrong. Um, some people could say, oh, well, what else could they say? But don't you think that if I was in the hospital that many times, wouldn't you ask, like, are you going to be okay? They didn't care. They don't care. Most companies don't. But anyways, yeah, those were a lot of my experience working Kroger. Um, it was just not worth it. I mean, it just wasn't. It was horrible. Like I said, there was a handful of people there who actually made it worth working there. Um, I wanted to catch up with them, but I don't have their numbers or anything, and I refuse to go back to that Kroger. So I guess I just won't ever be able to talk to them again. But it's not bad. But Anyways, yeah, that was my experiences. I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about this. There's probably way more stories that I could think of about there, but this is all that is in my mind right now. So yeah, that's it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.